You know what, guys? I wanted to take a few moments to record this video and let everybody know my personal experience with Million Mile Motors. Back at the end of April, first part of May, I purchased this vehicle. I did see it listed at a pretty nice price, and it was listed right around, I think the guy had it right about $4,000, somewhere around in there. We did some negotiations, and the negotiations, even after that, were still not worth me purchasing this vehicle. Later to find out that it was from up in Wisconsin. That's the reason all the rust was under the vehicle. Also, I advised Million Miles of a lot of things that had taken place. I ended up having to replace the right front axle, the lower control arms. This is not even 2 weeks after purchasing the vehicle. Now, guys, I know about the as-is law in the state of Georgia, but here's the thing that I got a problem with. As-is or not. Like I told the dealer, your reputation means everything. You know what I mean? It's not about just one sale, sticking it and getting your commission and going on about your business. Regardless of whether the car was paid for cash or not, guess what, guys? It's been almost 60 days now, and guess who does not have a title? Me. And you know what? That is grounds right there, because they can't produce this title, which is going to cause me not to be able to possibly get the license plates. So I'm also advising Million Mile Motors that at this time you're way out of state compliance when it comes to that, and you are going to hear from the corporate people down in that handles DMV deals like this. And also, like Alex told me with his smart ass, oh, I can get an attorney. I tried and sue them. You know what? I tried to work that out. I went in there respectfully. I talked to them with much class and respect. And I told them, you know, I'm not trying to do anything but make this a good deal. You know, I would, you know, and the reason I'm saying that is because at the end of the day, what business owners and what strives a business, what builds a business is your brand simply being recommended by others in a good way, not this way. Me as a brand ambassador, I hate doing poor reviews like this. This is a very poor review. If I had to rate them, this would be a 0. Million Mile Motors needs to be addressed. Just because of the as-is law, you should feel comfortable enough to disclose what's wrong with the vehicle. Why are you so gung-ho to take consumers' money, especially people who can lease and afford it, which it really doesn't matter? And then, you know, when they come to get you to address a problem, regardless to you the as-is, regardless to them bullshit warranties you try to sell, your reputation should mean a lot to you, but Million Mile Motors does not give a cat's rat's scratch about their reputation. You know, it's really a shame how, you know, sometimes we fall on the hard times, we fall into financial conditions, we fall into all of that. But you know what is worse? When you get these shade tree car dealers, these shade tree people, these buy here, pay here companies that want to finance a blue collar consumer and sell them a lemon all the way around and tell them, oh, we took your money, do what you need to do about it, because you're going to still pay for the car regardless. You're still going to pay for any repairs regardless. We ripped you off, and what you're going to do about it. Well, we're going to talk about that in the court system. We're going to talk about that. And I think that if you are a consumer that's been ripped off, sold a lemon, or whatever, or paying a high interest car rate on a predatory loan that you should not be paying, let's put a petition together. We need a petition. We really need to petition people because this is important that they change the law, especially with these funky car dealers thinking that they can rip the average consumer off. You're ripping people off, ripping people's families off, and taking their livelihood away from them. And you know that guy, I don't know, I know Johnny was the guy that signed the deal with me. But the other guy, I don't know, the big guy with all the tattoos or whatever, like I was supposed to be intimidated because I was talking very professional with these people. And he tells me that I'm running game in a scam. No, y'all are running game in a scam. I got all my repair receipts. In addition to, and I'm going to put this in addition to I can get my mechanic statements, whatever it takes. I'm taking you to court and I'm suing you for the entire maximum amount in small claims court. So screw the $3,600. Screw the fact that I've missed 5 days from work. Screw the fact that you are messing with my livelihood. And screw the fact that I gave you the opportunity to make it right and you failed to do so. Screw the opportunity that I even gave your company business that they really should not have had. Million Miles didn't deserve that. Million Mile Motors didn't deserve the business. If you're going to rip people off, and this is going to the CEO of Million Miles Motors, do yourself a personal favor. Just shut the thing down. Or I guess you sleep real well at night knowing that you've taken advantage of probably a single woman. You've overcharged her probably for a car like this. You probably financed her $7,000 or $8,000. Ridiculous payments. Yeah, that's trashy. And I'm going to expose you for what you are. I'm a business owner. I own several businesses. And you know what? You can check the Better Business Bureau, all my complaints, licenses, and guess what you'll find? Nothing. Because guess what Mr. Wilson does? I practice with honesty and fair dealing. That's how I get repeat clients. That's how I strive to survive. Yeah, you might have took $3,600 of my money in addition to these repairs with your little rip-off scam. But guess what? I'm going to expose you. Let's make this video go viral. Let's put a stop to these sheisty ass car dealers and their bullshit. And yes, I got a little unprofessional because I'm heated. I'm tired of being ripped off by professional scam artists without a gun. Doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense, Million Mile Motors. And like I told you, I gave you an offer to make it good. Even with the as-is, I gave you that opportunity. You failed to correspond to it. Y'all thought y'all felt the need to escort me out of there and put me out the premises. And you don't even have my title within the time frame that you should. Let's see what the judge got to say about that. You didn't even know what the hell the title was. Yeah. And I'm going to quote the law to you. I'll be back with more. Check ripoffreport.com. Be sure to check them Better Business Bureau complaints, the Attorney General, all of that, Federal Trade Commission, and I'm going to send your ass over to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. You got the right one. Stop taking advantage of people. Stop ripping people off because you are to be exposed today. Yeah, the Million Mile Motors on Cobb Parkway. Don't do business with Lawrenceville either. They are scam artists. This is my professional opinion. This is my experience. And I'm not trying to slander your character because I got facts and proof. Yeah, buddy.